53-man roster. The time has come. And I ain't going to hold you. The Cowboys might have found some hidden gems. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk. Right back. Like I never left, man. Hope y'all doing good on this Sunday. Listen, 53-man roster cut downs have to be done by Tuesday. It does not mean we have to wait all the way until Tuesday for the cuts to start leaking out, because Lyle Collins has already been cut. So the process has started. I think between now and Tuesday, we'll get the full amount of cuts. I forgot the exact time on Tuesday. Somebody let me know in the comments. But I wanted to give y'all my prediction. Let me say this up front before someone, you was wrong. Listen, no one is saying that I know what's going on. This is my thought process and my cuts. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I probably could be wrong. Or I would be at the Star right now talking about this with the rest of the coaching staff or whoever's making the cuts. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, let's talk about the players that I think will make this 53-man roster. First and foremost, when it comes to quarterback, Dak Prescott starter. Joe Milton will be the backup. I think he did enough the other day to become the backup. But remember, we can carry a 54th player and Will Grier as the emergency quarterback, and it doesn't count against the 53. So Will Grier will be the third quarterback. Simple, not too hard. Running back, this is when it gets fun. Y'all know I've been beating my chest the entire training camp, thinking that Miles Sanders would be the starter. Over the last 2 weeks, week and a half, I have come to my senses. Javonte Williams is a starter. Miles Sanders, who I thought could at least be the second back, and then probably Jadon Blue. I think Miles Sanders might be cut, y'all. I could be wrong if we carry 4 running backs. I could be wrong. But right now, I got a Javonte Williams, Jadon Blue, even though his showing was sort of impressive, but kind of lackluster. But it wasn't fair because he didn't get as many carries as most of the backs because he been hurt. But the hurt thing is what's bothering me about Jadon Blue. This is what it is, man. Them ankles seem a little tender. Let's work through that. Let's work through that. Hope that the ankles get stronger for the season. Phil Maffa showed me some really strong runs this preseason. And when you start weighing the having contractual control over Phil Maffa as a 7th rounder for 4 years and Miles Sanders for 1 year, it's really hard. Miles Sanders would have been so much better than Phil. And right now, I got to be honest, man, Phil has earned my respect. Phil Maffa, somebody that I haven't been even beating the table for. Phil Maffa, fullback / tight end, whatever. Hunter Lepke, we know he's making the team. Let's not play. Another room that is going to bring some thought processes. We're going to go wide receiver, and I'm going with 6 players. Everybody relax. CeeDee Lamb, Georgia Pickens, get out of the way. Kevontae Turpin, of course. Then it gets dicey. I'm not the biggest fan of this gentleman, but as my brother Skywalker still would say, Tolbert in 5. Tolbert is just, he got 9 lives. He live in Dak Prescott's guest house. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's not confirmed. But Jalen Tolbert's making this team as the 4th best receiver. Then you go Ryan Flournoy, and you probably would think I would go somebody like a Jalen Brooks, because I think Jalen Brooks is fine. But this is my 53, and I don't care. Trayshawn Holden. Now, if Mingo was healthy, that's the trick. If Mingo was healthy, he would be on here. Flournoy would be 6, and then it would get dicey. Like, can we get Holden on here? Mingo being able to go to IR. Mingo being able to go to IR, you can go ahead and put Trayshawn Holden at the end, Ryan Flournoy. Ryan's been playing some special teams too. Trayshawn need to start playing special teams, but that's my 6 receivers. You let me know if you got something different in the comments. That's fine. Then we go to tight end. We got Jake Ferguson. You would go Brevin Spann-Ford. It's my 2nd best tight end. You'd think I would go Luke Schoonmaker, but I wouldn't. I would cut Luke Schoonmaker, but the Cowboys might not allow them to cut Luke Schoonmaker. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go Luke. You know who I would go? Hold on. I would go, let me look back at my list, Princeton Fant. Cowboys might not, but I would go Princeton Fant. So I'm going to go Princeton Fant because this is my list. It's not the Cowboys list. I don't like Schoonmaker. I think he trash. Or not great, to be nice. But yeah, so Jake Ferguson, we'll go Brevin Spann-Ford, and we'll go Princeton Fant. That's mine. That means Luke is cut. Offensive line, we go Tyler Guyton. Obviously, Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, Tyler Booker, Terrence Steele, simple. Nate Thomas, starting, we already know. TJ Bass, backup guard, Brock Hoffman, and Hakeem Adeniji. That means Cornelius is probably cut and going to the practice squad. I don't make the rules, y'all. I don't think that was too hard. Edge room. This is when it gets dicey again. It gets dicey. We know Micah Parsons, starter. Dante Fowler, other starter. That's how I feel. Marshawn Nealon, drafted last year and has been making some strides, of course. Sam Williams, of course. Donovan Ezraku, of course. Then you get to Peyton Turner or James Houston. I don't care what's going on. James Houston needs to make this roster. James Houston has shown more in the actual league playing and more in this preseason than I've ever seen out of Peyton Turner. I know Peyton Turner can set the edge and tackle. I don't care because setting the edge is not a premium in this league. Rushing the passer is. And having somebody like James Houston, just in case. Remember last year when we lost like 4 edge rushers and we have no depth? We can't take the chance that everyone gets nicked up and then our edge rusher is Peyton Turner because he can't get any push. Sorry, Peyton, you got to go home. So James Houston makes this roster. He does. Now the controversy hits. Defensive tackle. I'm going to name everybody and we're going to get to the last person. Oso Diggy starter. Solomon Thomas, starter. Perion Winfrey, somebody that I didn't hold in high regard. I didn't. Perion was somebody I was like, he's coming from New York. We're trying to go cheap again. It worked. Hidden gem, Perion Winfrey, out of nowhere. So yes, Cowboys win again. Shout out to Will McClay and his scouts. Perion Winfrey, I like him. He's violent with his hands. He's shown a high motor. I love Perion Winfrey. He got a chip on his shoulder too. Then Jay Toya, our other 7th-round player. Look, Jay Toya is got a faster get off than most. Big, huge guy, but he has a lot to learn. I can't leave my entire season on him. So yes, Jay Toya. At this point, you're probably wondering, hey man, you ain't say the 1st-round pick we draft. I know. I haven't said Mozzie yet. I haven't. I don't want to see Mozzie. I don't, man. I'm sorry, man. I know it's probably bad to give up on him already, and we probably won't. My vote is empty roster spot. Go get another defensive tackle. I don't care if you trade for it. I don't care. That's my vote. So maybe Mozzie gets cut a little later. But I think he gets saved by the grace of God if we don't get one yet. So Mozzie, you get to stay. For now. Asterisk. But seriously, Mozzie, you just haven't done enough, bro. Y'all can let me know if I'm wrong. But I would cut Mozzie and just force myself to go get another defensive tackle. I would pick up a cut defensive tackle. I'm just not pressed. I'm sorry. Sorry. Let's move on to linebacker. Jack Sanborn, starter. Kenneth Murray Jr., starter. Maris Littlefowl, been balling. Give Maris his flowers, yo. I know we're waiting for our brother Overshown to get back, but Maris Littlefowl has been balling. Then you get down to Shamar James, who's been stepping up immensely. Another great draft pick. Another hidden gem. Cowboys is good at these late-round draft picks sometimes. I hate it. At least he's been looking good in preseason. The last couple of years, our late-round draft picks ain't been as good. But this year, we clicking a little bit. Shamar James looked good. Damone Clark, I know he's been showing up right now, but when Overshown get healthy, one of y'all going to get kicked off the boat. Now, this gives us a little bit of leeway. Overshown take your time a little bit, but Damone, if I look at that list, go. So we're going to let Damone live. Now, let's get the corner. Yes, let's get the cornerback. The other room that might be like, yo, man, I don't know. Trayvon Diggs, man. Salute to Trayvon Diggs. Officially, as of today, cleared to come back as early as week 1. Cleared of all medical. So he can come back. They might want to ramp him up, but he can come back for week 1. I say they're going to do it. So now our cornerback room looks good. We got Trayvon Diggs, Kyer Elam, and Deron Bland in the slot. So the thought process was Kyer Elam, Zion Childress. Right now, Diggs, Elam, Bland. It might be okay. Might be decent. I'm feeling a lot more. I was beating the chair for Gilly, but if Diggs is healthy, we might be all right. We might be all right. So Trayvon Diggs, Jerron Bland, Kyrie Elam, Israel Mukuamu. I love Izzy. I think Izzy has done enough. Zion Childress. Yeah, I said it. Zion Childress makes this roster. I'm sorry. I can't let him go. I know that's multiple UDFAs making it. I don't care. Zion Childress makes this roster. I think he's sticky. He doesn't mind tackling. He comes up in that nickel. He's aggressive. I don't care. We brought him in here to hope he makes the team. He's making his team. I'm sorry, Keemon Hall. I'm sorry. I'm like Childress more than you. Maybe I'm wrong. Then you go to safeties. Malik Hooker, Donovan Wilson, who has 19,000 lives. More than 9 lives. Marquise Bell, that's my dog. And then another one. Elijah Clark, man. Elijah Clark makes this roster. He been balling out too. We got to get some decent pickups. And I mean, like, to the point where I got confidence in these guys. They don't have to start, but you keep letting them mature and matriculate. We might have us one. Good, young, healthy, chip on their shoulder players. Elijah Clark is one of those. So safety room, it is what it is. I could have put Izzy in the safety room if I wanted to, but and I could be wrong with some of these players, y'all. Don't hold me to the fire. Special teams, Brian Anger, Brandon Aubrey, Trent Sieg, notable injury players. Shout out to my dog Ben Larimore, because he made me think about doing this. Demarion Overshown, Siobhan Rebel, Jonathan Mingo, Rob Jones. Players that will be carried over in the IR. So before you say, where's Overshown, where's Rebel, where's Mingo, where's IR allows us to make those decisions later in the year. So it makes it a little bit easier. I'm not happy that none of them guys are hurt or rehabbing, but it does help us right now because we have a lot of good players, y'all. And yes, with this entire thing being said, with everybody I said just now, I still want another defensive tackle, and I would still go get another running back right now. What does that mean for Phil Maffa? I don't know. Or Jadon Blue? I don't know. What does it mean for Mozzie Smith? I think y'all know. I just know that I'm not content. This is the complete 53 that I predicted, but I'm not content with it. Before anyone says, well, you said they got hidden gems. We do. It does not mean we can't add to and make better. But y'all let me know in y'all comments what y'all think of each room. What would y'all put in different places? I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. I'll holla.